Alright, Shalom. Giving a praise to Yahweh Bashim Yoshai. This is Brother Naquam from minus the Kwam for 4. Yeah, Kala Yahweh Bashim Yoshai. Basha Mukar Kodash. We'll get into this video and pray that it's edifying. America strike on the verge of military clash with Russia. Okay, the key players which the Mosai is gathering in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay. I'll start off here. The US attack on an airfield in Syria recently, which was not too long ago, in fact, has been conducted on the verge of a military clash with Russia. Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev said, adding that President Trump has been broken by the US power machine in just 2.5 months. Instead of an overworked statement about a joint fight against the biggest enemy, ISIS, the Islamic State, the Trump administration proved that it will fiercely fight the legitimate Syrian government. Medvedev wrote on his Facebook page. Okay. The Prime Minister stressed that to pursue this goal, the US is eager to act in a tough contradiction with international law and without UN approval, in violation of its own procedures, stipulating that the Congress must first be notified of any military operation unrelated to aggression against the US. Okay? So America's supposed to go through a protocol before it makes any action. Okay? But they're going against their own laws and structures that they've set up. Okay? So this devil, he's back to his old trick. Like, he's not even back to it, he just continues with his old tricks. Okay? Even when he broke over 400 treaties with the Native American our brothers. Okay? The so-called Native Americans tribes when they came over. Okay? Because they weren't living so pretty when they first met with our brothers. Okay, in Asaraf, okay, what they call America today. Okay, so they made treaties with them and broke every single friggin' one. Okay, and they've made treaties with these other nations and they're breaking all of them. Same thing. Esau don't change, man. His wickedness doesn't change. That's why the scripture tells you in the Apocrypha, never trust thine enemy. Okay? Because as I rusteth, let me get it. Just a quick one before I continue. It'll be as a looking glass. Let me get on here. Cause this is what this devil's all about, man. This is what this fucking devil's all about. I'm trying to log in. Never trust that.
Well, some of us have been slowing down because of coronavirus all around the world. But should we celebrate the slowdown? Joining me now via Skype from Oxford is the author of Slow Down, the End of the Great Acceleration, and why it's good for the planet, the economy, and our lives.
There's a book here. Circle.
Slow down, your appraisal of Boris Johnson.
That's easier for me to get in the book because I'm not talking. So, where is it? So, here we go. Never trust thine enemy. Okay. And if you don't know who your enemy is by now, then you know what I'm saying. These Edomites, the so-called Caucasian, is our enemy. Okay, Israelites' enemy. okay, as well as the other nations, but he's the top, okay. For like as with the top is Amalek, okay, but they all come from the same lineage, which is Esau. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. Okay, so if you see like a looking glass, it might be foggy, but when you wipe away, say like if you had condensation, you wipe it away, you can see that his bullshit hasn't gone away. So he may be acting all good in that while he's at work or whatever. Okay, just like when America's doing deals with these other countries, they're acting good for the sake of their own purpose, making deals and making profit, money, whatever. He will still go back to his ways. Okay, nothing's changed. Okay, so I'll start. Okay, so the Prime Minister stressed that to pursue this goal, okay, of America, doing another strike or doing any action over there in the Middle East, the US is eager to act in a tough contradiction, okay, with international law and without UN approval in violation of its own procedures, stipulating that the Congress must first be notified of any military operation unrelated to aggression against the US. Okay? Fucking bust. The missile strike in Syria has revealed that the current US administration lacks independence and hangs on the Washington establishment that Donald Trump used to strongly criticize during the presidential race and his inauguration speech, Medvedev added. Soon after this victory, I noted that everything would depend on how soon Trump's election promises would be broken by the existing power machine. It took only 2.5 months, okay, by going to go back on what the freak he said, he promised or whatever, okay. Medvedev wrote, nobody is overestimating the value of pre-election promises, but there must be limits of decency. Beyond that, it's absolute mistrust, which is really sad for our now completely ruined relations, okay? Which is good news for terrorists, the Prime Minister concluded. On Friday, the US carried out a missile strike on the Shara airfield near Homs in response to an alleged chemical attack on the rebel-held town in Idlib province, the blame for which Washington, America, has immediately pinned on the Assad government. Okay? The strike has been condemned by Iran and Russia, two key players in bringing America down via the Mossad, flying off them ICBM nuclear missiles from those locations. Yeah? To pop Virgin Babylon. Okay, with Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov saying that President Putin regards the strikes as aggression against a sovereign nation in violation of international law and also under an invented pretext. Okay? That's what they do. They invent shit. They invent a pretext, which will be like a narrative, okay, to go by justifying their actions, okay, decreeing unrighteous decrees, okay. Damascus has explained that the Syrian Air Force bombed an arms depot where chemical weapons had been stockpiled by Islamic State, okay, and Al-Nusra Front militants, okay. So yeah, the main thing there. That's Let me get the last one. That's America. Going back on what they said, this is what's heating up in the Middle East, man. That's why the determination is to gather the nations. And that's how the nations are going to be angered by Great Babylon the Great, okay, and come against her in battle. Okay, so because the most are stirring up these countries, man. Okay, Isaiah 13. Let me see if I can grab this quick.
Maybe a function of this slowdown. Because our parents, grandparents, their parents were used to
13. 17.
And a much bigger change than between the childhood of the archangel
I've got here Isaiah 13 and 17. Behold, I'll stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Okay, so them going against their own, what do you call it? Their own promises and whatnot, the agreements that they've made, treaties. Okay, that's how America's gonna get destroyed, man. Okay. Oh, here it is. Behold, I am stirring up the Medes against them, who have no regard for silver and do not delight in gold. Okay, their bowels shall slaughter the young men, and they shall have no mercy on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes will not pity the children, and Babylon, the glory of kingdom, the splendor and pomp of the Chaldeans. Okay, because they've been the greatest. Okay, everyone wants to make it in America and whatnot. Will be like Sodom and Gomorrah when the Most High Yahweh overthrew them. Okay. It will never be inhabited or lived in for all generations. No Arab will pitch his tent there. No shepherd will make their flocks down there. Okay, so that's the judgment for them. Okay, but leading to it, they will break their treaties and whatnot, and that's going to rouse up the other nations to go against them. So America is doing what they're supposed to do, and Trump, Trump's doing a good job. Okay. So if you can't see that we're in that time of the closing pages, okay, then I don't get it, man. I don't get it. We're living in the times of prophecy that you can see when you walk out your door. You don't even have to walk out your door, you can turn on the TV and see it. Okay? But America's on its way out, man. This fucking devil's on his way out. Okay? So, yeah, keep pushing, brethren, man. Keep pushing, because we're basically almost at the doorstep, man. Okay? And the dead in Yahweh shall rise first. Okay? Because Lord's will we make on a chariot, but you have to understand that. I might do a video on that as well. You have to understand that. Not everyone will be beamed up in a chariot straight away. You may be put to death before you're beamed up in it, before your spirit is beamed up in a chariot. Okay? So no, most brothers, they emphasize the fact that beamed up in a chariot, but not everyone's going to go straight into a chariot without being put to death. Okay? But, hey man, it's the lot which some of us will have to be put through. Okay, Lord's will, the Most High gives us that spirit to allow us to endure that. Okay, but shalom, man, brethren. Kala Yabashim Yeshai. To the next one, shalom, man. I pray this video is edifying.